Welcome everyone to another review. I'm Caleb Kent, hotel and resort critic. For today's review, I will be covering Universal Aventura Hotel. I recently got to stay at this property in the first half of December, and here are my thoughts. Before we get started, here are some fun facts about the property. It has 600 rooms, it has a rooftop bar, and is Universal's 6th on-site hotel. The theme of this property is all about a modern and calming environment, with some emphasis on technology and an overall vibrant feel. And that's about it. There's not much of a strong theme here like some of the other on-site hotels at Universal Orlando Resort, but it's still a really nice place to stay on property at Universal. And for those wondering about the name, the word Aventura is Spanish for the word adventure. While one could argue this hotel isn't very adventurous like other resorts are at theme parks, there is no denying that the future is quite the adventure, and this hotel is future themed, so I argue the name does fit with the theme. But now, let's begin the review. When you first arrive at the hotel, you will be captivated quite a bit by the sleek tower that's shaped like a fidget spinner, instantly hinting at the hotel's subtle nod to buildings and depictions of the future. In front of the driveway to the lobby is this interesting piece with pebbles of rock pathways and swarms of trees. And then you have the lobby driveway with a magnificent view of the tower and the sign when you look up. For those of you traveling with a vehicle, parking costs $23 a night, by the way. Anyway, when you step inside the lobby, you will be greeted with a very relaxing atmosphere of warm and free-flowing vibes. It's not anything to get all too excited about, but it has a neat design of simplistic and modern architecture. The vibrant colors, furniture, and subtle patterns around here set a good mood for you to get settled into your stay. When it comes to the lobby, it's essentially just the front desk, a gift shop for Universal merchandising, Starbucks, and the food court with tons of space for seating. And there's a robot that you can use for services in your room. And that's really about it for the inside. It ain't a whole lot, but it does the task of comforting and relaxing you into your vacation here at Universal very well. Now, next to the lobby is the pool. While there is no theme really, you can't deny that it looks good with its shape around the tower structure. It's a quite modern design that aims to help you further relax yourself for your stay. Right behind the pool is a pool bar, and right over is a spot with a few arcade games. Overall, this hotel has a good vibe all around, and its style is simplified to bring peace among all visitors. When it comes to dining, you have a few options. Like I said earlier, there's a Starbucks in the lobby, and that food court by it is known as Urban Pantry, with a variety of food choices such as pizza, burgers, sandwiches, Asian food, and gelato. Across the Starbucks in the lobby is a small bar known as Bar Ventura. That pool bar behind the pool is known as Bar Sol, which serves beer, wine, and cocktails. And finally, the famous rooftop bar here at the hotel is known as Bar 17 Bistro. Located on the 17th floor, this bar not only has some food items and drinks, but has spectacular views of the city and the theme parks. I did actually want to go up there, but I didn't really find an opportunity to do so during my stay. But I would recommend trying it out though. And those are your options. If you want more variety in dining, then I'd say head on over to Universal City Walk. The property is located right over by Universal Volcano Bay of the Universal Orlando Resort. When getting to Volcano Bay, it's an easy 5-minute walk there, if not less than that, as the hotel is literally sat right next to the bus stops for the water park. Now when it comes to the theme parks and City Walk, that's about a mile walk away, but no need to fear. The hotel offers shuttle buses to take you over to the resort's main security checkpoint, and that's what I'd recommend taking. This hotel might be a bit out there when compared to the other on-site hotels at Universal, but it's still conveniently located. And now onto the rooms. Something I want to mention is that the standard rooms here are your typical hotel room layout, but they also have deluxe rooms and kid suites to reserve. And the deluxe room is the one I selected, so mine was different from the majority of the other rooms here. But anyway, as you get to the elevator, you'll be intrigued by the digital screen inside to select your floor. And as you walk down the hallway and step into your room, you'll be comforted by the room's simplistic comfort. My room had 2 queen beds, one facing in front of the window and the other on the side of it. While there wasn't much artwork or a lot of design, what made this room very cool were the windows curving around it. It's a very unique layout, actually. The overall vibe is very relaxing, and you won't have any issue settling into your stay. Next to the bed in front of the window is a small desk with a lamp that has brightness adjustments and what I believe is a Bluetooth speaker. Going past that desk is a sink, and next to it is the bathroom with a walk-in shower. There's also a red switch on one of the nightstands for the beds that lights up the wall against them. And next to the bed in front of the window is a tablet. This tablet not only acts as the remote for the TV, but also gives out information about the hotel, dining, services, lighting controls, internet, and even room temperature control. Now what really makes this room special is the breathtaking views you get, and this is really what enhances the room's vibe all around. My room was only on the 4th level, but it still felt high up enough to take in the area around me. Right below was the hotel's pool, and in the distance was a lake, a bunch of hotels near Orlando's smaller attractions, including Universal's endless summer resorts, and I could also see the tip of the volcano behind Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. This is not even the best view that this hotel has to offer for its rooms, but this type of view alone is great enough to get you excited to stay here, and it's even more grand at nighttime. The lights of the city illuminate your room at night, even with the sheer curtains pulled out. And yes, the nighttime views of the city are great. I think I said it all. This room is pretty cool. It could definitely use some more design or touch of personality, but the views you get all around inside overcompensate that. And you will be easily comforted inside when returning back from the theme parks. For the most part, I did not have any issues with my stay. And I say most part because I checked in early on the day of my arrival, and the front desk told me I'd receive a text for when the room was ready. But I never got a text. After about half an hour after 4 p.m., which was check-in time, I went over in line to the front desk and politely asked if they could check if my room was ready or not. And it was. I don't know if there was a technical issue or not in their system that day, but I never received any text for my room being ready at any point that day. And that was rather annoying for me, so that's a point taken off from the final score at the end. But other than that, the only thing I want to critique is that this hotel isn't anything to get too hyped up about, as the theme and designs aren't very detailed. Yes, the vibe of it being futuristic is there, but it's not a constant reminder throughout the hotel like how other resorts for theme parks are. But what I will say is that it's actually pretty budget friendly for the value that you get here at Universal, especially with the room's views, and the tower structure is pretty sick. Think of this hotel as Universal's cheaper and downscaled version of Disney's contemporary resort. And that's all I gotta say. This hotel is really great in value for what you pay, and the sleek design of it is quite the captivation for the eyes. And I think anyone who stays here will be delighted by the relaxing vibe this hotel creates. In conclusion, if you are looking for an on-site hotel at Universal Orlando Resort with simplicity, comfort, nice views of the city, and a relaxing environment, this will be a great pick. But if you want something more luxurious or highly themed, then I'd say look into the other on-site hotels here at Universal. This hotel wasn't anything that exciting for a Universal hotel, but that's okay, as the rooms with its scenic views are really what sells it, and the price you pay is worth it when staying on site at Universal. I now have 8 more properties to check off here at Universal Orlando Resort in total. While I don't think I'll come back, I would not complain in the slightest if I ever did. It has the vibrant environment and the contemporary touches that help you to enjoy the hotel and what it offers. And even if the theme isn't very strong, it still relaxes and comforts you into your stay very well, and that's what's important. And so, after everything I've said, Universal Aventura Hotel gets a final score of 87 out of 100. Thank you for watching this review, and I will catch you all next time. If you liked this review, check out some other properties that I've done a review on this channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. But only if you want to. Over and out.